Okay, welcome to my channel Maths with Mahanti sir. Children, today let us discuss few important questions on your trigonometry and your triangle. Okay, which are very important from the examination point of view. Let me discuss few questions. See, look at the first question. Here is a question. Prove that you know trigonometric identity. How to prove trigonometric identity? This is a trigonometric identity which we need to prove. Sec theta plus tan theta minus 1 divided by tan theta minus sec theta plus 1 is cos theta by 1 minus sin theta. How to prove it? See children, this particular trigonometric identity can be proved in a variety of ways. Okay, let me tell you the easy procedure how to prove it. So, you know, in order to prove a trigonometric identity, either we break the LHS and get the RHS, or we break the RHS and get the LHS, or we break both. Okay. In this particular question, it will be better and easier if we break the LHS and get the RHS. Okay, let me tell you how to do it. See, now this is sec theta plus LHS minus 1 divided by, see, first to write the LHS, it is tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. Okay, now look at this one. Here all the ratios are given in sec and tan. Children, you know how to express 1 in terms of sec theta and tan theta. It is sec square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. So in place of 1 we can write, you see, in place of 1 we can write sec square theta minus tan square theta. Okay, let the denominator be constant. Tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. Okay, now see, look at this expression, sec square theta minus tan square theta. It is in the form of a square minus b square, which formula is a plus b into a minus b. So this one we can write sec theta plus tan theta into sec theta minus tan theta. Okay, now write down, so sec theta plus tan theta, then minus, this will be sec theta plus tan theta into sec theta minus tan theta. Okay, let the denominator be constant, that is tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. Now see, here sec theta plus tan theta, here also sec theta plus tan theta, it has been multiplied. So we can take sec theta plus tan theta common. Okay, let us take common. So if you take common sec theta plus tan theta from the numerator, so what will be left here? 1, and what will be left here? Minus sec theta minus tan theta, that is minus sec theta minus plus, it is tan theta, you see, whole divided by, let the denominator be constant, tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. See, now look at the numerator and the denominator. Here it is 1 minus sec theta plus tan theta. Look at here also 1 minus sec theta plus tan theta. The same term has been multiplied and divided, so we can cancel this factor. Okay, now what will be left? Your sec theta plus tan theta, it will be left. Okay, so this will give you sec theta plus tan theta. Now, but what is our aim? Our aim is to get cos theta by 1 minus sin theta. Okay, now how to get? See, this sec theta, it is the reciprocal of cos theta. So take the reciprocal. Then tan theta is your sin theta by your cos theta. Okay. Then what is the next step you see? The next step is you take the LCM. It will be cos theta, and this will be, the numerator will be 1 plus sin theta. See, the numerator will be 1 plus sin theta and the denominator will be cos theta. Now what is the next step? We want to get 1 minus sin theta in the denominator and cos theta in the what? Numerator. But look at, here it is cos theta in the denominator and 1 plus sin theta in the numerator. So what will be our next step? The next step will be, you multiply. See, if we multiply, look at, if we multiply 1 minus sin theta, because you see, we have to bring 1 minus sin theta in the denominator. So multiply 1 minus sin theta to the numerator and the denominator. Okay. Now this is 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta. Okay. Now, after this step, you see, this will become what? You see, this will become 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta. It is a plus b into a minus b. That is a square minus b square. So this will be 1 minus sin square theta. And let the denominator be kept constant. It is cos theta into 1 minus what? Sin theta. Okay. Now what is the formula for 1 minus sin square theta? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So 1 minus sin square theta will be cos square theta. So substituting the value of 1 minus sin square theta as cos square theta, you see. So this will be cos square theta by cos theta into 1 minus sin theta. Now you do cancellation. So what will you get? You see, what will you get? Cos theta, look at. So you ultimately arrived at the conclusion or the RHS. So which is equal to cos theta by 1 minus sin theta. So this is what we wanted to prove. This is what we wanted to prove. Okay. So this is how to do this one. Next, let us consider another question. See, in question number 2, suppose you are given a trigonometric expression like this. Evaluate. Evaluate means to find the value. To find the value of any expression, that is called evaluate. See, suppose you are given to evaluate sec theta into cosec 90 minus theta minus tan theta into cot 90 minus theta plus sin square 55 plus sin square 35 divided by whole divided by tan 10 degree, such a big expression. What will be the value? Let us find out. See, children, you know what is the formula for cosec 90 minus theta? Okay, trigonometric ratios of 90 minus theta you already know. Cosec 90 minus theta, what will be its formula? It will be sec theta. It will be sec theta. Cot 90 minus theta, it will be tan theta. Okay. Then ratio of trigonometric ratios of complementary angle we know. See, sin square 55. So in order to evaluate this, first you find cosec 90 minus theta. Cosec 90 minus theta will be sec theta. Okay. Then cot 90 minus theta, it will be tan theta. Then you find sin square 55 degree. Look at sin square 55 degree. Now this 55 degree can be written as 90 minus 35. You see, sin square 90 minus theta. Sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. So sin square 90 minus theta will be cos square theta. That means it will be cos square 35 degree. Okay. Then you see, tan 60 value we know. We know what is the value of tan 60 degree. It is root 3. But tan 10, tan 20, tan 70, tan 80, etc. we do not know what are the values. Now you see, tan 70 degree can be written as tan 90 minus 20. Okay. And tan 90 minus theta is what? Cot theta. So this will be cot 20 degree. Similarly, tan 80 degree you see. Tan 80 degree can be written as tan 90 minus 10. So tan 90 minus 10, it is again cot 10. Okay. Now let us substitute all these values in the given expression. Okay. Therefore, the given expression, you see, what the given expression will become. Let us see on substituting these values. So this is sec theta. Look at sec theta into cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta. So you put here sec theta. Then minus tan theta. Okay. Cot 90 minus theta is again tan theta. Tan theta into tan theta. This is sin square 55 degree. Sin square 55 degree equal to cos square 35 degree. So you put here cos square 35 degree plus, let this be constant, sin square 35 degree. Okay. Whole divided by, see, whole divided by. Now tan 10 degree, you see, tan 10 degree. Now you see, in place of tan 80 degree, tan 80 degree equal to cot 10 degree. So this is, so in place of tan 80 we can write cot 10 degree into tan 60 let it be constant because it has a value. Now see, look at the next term, tan 20. So this is tan 20 degree into tan 70. See, tan 70 is how many, equal to how many degree? Tan 70 is equal to cot 20. So this equal to cot 20. Okay. Now we substituted all the values and we know what is the value of tan 60 degree. It is root 3. So we will put now. Okay. So let us see what is coming on putting these values on. Further simplification, what we are getting, let us see. You see, sec theta into sec theta. This will be equal to sec square theta minus tan theta into tan theta, it is tan square theta. Then you see cos square 35 plus sin square 35, you know what is the value? It will be 1 because cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. So sum of these two, it will be 1. Okay. Then whole divided by, you see, tan 10 into cot 10. Tan theta into cot theta is 1. You know the formula? Tan theta into cot theta equal to 1. That means the product of tan ratio and cot ratio of an angle theta is always equal to 1. Because you see, in place of cot theta, if we write 1 by tan theta, cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. So in place of cot, we can write 1 by tan. So tan cancel, it is 1. So the product of tan and cot ratio of any angle is always equal to 1. So that means tan 10 degree into cot 10 degree is equal to 1. So we can write 1. Okay. Similarly, this is tan 60. What is the value? The value will be root 3. Then you see tan 20 and cot 20, their product will be equal to 1. Okay. So this expression will become, see, sec square theta minus tan square theta. What is the value? 1. So 1 plus 1 divided by 1 into root 3 into 1, it is root 3. So the answer will be 2 by root 3. See. So the value of the given trigonometric expression will be equal to your 2 by root 3. Okay. So children, I hope you understood how to evaluate, how to prove trigonometric identities, etc. Okay. Let us discuss one problem on your triangle. See, suppose a question is given like this. Let us see how to do. Okay. Suppose a question is given. Suppose you are given this figure. You look at A, B, your C and D. C. You see, suppose triangle ABC. What is the question? See. Triangle ABC and triangle DBC. Look at triangle ABC and triangle DBC. They stand on the same base BC. Okay. These two triangles stand on the same base BC. Okay. And you see this AD and BC. If we join, see. Suppose the point of intersection is O. Okay. Suppose AD and BC they intersect at O. Then how to prove? That means the question is like this. You see, triangle ABC and triangle DBC suppose lie on BC and opposite side of BC. You see, opposite side of BC. Okay. Now O is the point of intersection. O is point of intersection. Whose point of intersection? It is the point of intersection of AD and BC. Of AD and BC. Okay. Now the question is, how will you prove? Prove that. Let us prove that the ratio of area of triangle ABC, area triangle ABC divided by area triangle DBC will be equal to your AO by what is the ratio? Let us see. It is AO by DO. Yes. How to prove that it is equal to AO by DO? See, AO by DO. Once again I am saying, see, look at triangle ABC and triangle DBC. Suppose they stand on the same base BC and clearly they are on the opposite side of BC. Now how will you prove that if AD and BC intersect at O, how will you prove that area of triangle ABC and divided by area of triangle DBC will be equal to AO by DO. Okay. So let us prove this important truth based on triangle, and it is a very important question which generally comes in the exam. Okay. Let us see how to prove it. It is very simple. In order to prove this, let us what to do. See, just you draw a perpendicular, because you see, we know that area of triangle is only can be calculated by half into base into height. So there is no height or altitude in this question. So you have to draw to altitude. Suppose draw AL perpendicular to your BC and DM, suppose perpendicular to BC. That means in order to prove this truth, draw AL perpendicular to BC and DM another altitude perpendicular to BC. Okay. Now if they are drawn perpendicular to the same base BC, then as I just told you now that area of a triangle is calculated by the formula what? Half into base into height. So first you find area triangle ABC. So which is the base? BC. So it is half into BC into which is the altitude AL. Okay. Similarly, next you find area of triangle DBC. As it starts on the same base BC, so it is half BC into what is the altitude DM. Okay. Now what we want to prove? We want to prove that the ratio of the areas of these two triangles, that is area triangle ABC divided by area triangle DBC. We have to prove that the ratio of the areas of these two triangles is equal to AO by DO. Okay. Now we got we got the areas of the two triangles. Now let us divide them. So half BC into AL divided by half BC into DM. Okay. Now half BC cancel. It is AL by DM. Okay. But what we want to prove? We want to prove that it is equal to AO by DO. That means we have to show that the ratio of AL and DM is equal to AO by DO. Okay. So if it can be shown that the ratio of AL and DM is equal to AO by DO, then our objective, our target will be obtained. Okay. Now how to prove that AL by DM is equal to AO by DO? Look at the two triangles. See. Look at the two triangles AOL and DOM. See. If we can prove the triangle AOL, you see. If triangle AOL and triangle DOM can be proved similar by any means, okay. If we can prove that these two triangles are similar, then only their corresponding sides will be proportional, okay. And then only it will be proved that AL by DM is equal to AO by DO, okay. So now let us test the similarity of the two triangles. Now see, in triangle AOL and triangle DOM, let us see how they are similar. See, look at it, is very simple. This angle, look at angle ALO equal to how many degree? 90 degree, and angle DMO, it is also 90 degree. DMO, both are 90 degree because we have drawn perpendiculars AL and DM to the same base BC. So no doubt this angle and this angle are 90 degree. And what about these two? See, angle AOL and angle DOM. What about this? These two are also equal. Why they are equal? Because they are vertically opposite. They form a pair of what angles? Vertically opposite angles. So as these two angles form a pair of vertically opposite angles, so no doubt these two angles will be equal. So now we got two conditions, angle. You know, by angle criterion, two triangles are similar. So as two angles of the two triangles, as the two corresponding angles of the two triangles are equal, so by angle similarity, therefore by angle similarity, okay, condition or criterion, whatever you write, triangle AOL will be similar to triangle DOM. So we proved that these two triangles are similar. Now if these two triangles are similar, what will happen to their corresponding sides? They will be proportional. Okay. So this implies, so after this step, what will be the next step? See. So as we proved that triangle AOL and triangle DOM are similar by angle condition or criterion. So no doubt their corresponding sides will be proportional. Let us see what are the corresponding sides. You see, AL is present in this triangle and DM is present in this triangle. So no doubt AL and DM, they form a pair of corresponding sides. Similarly, AO is present in the triangle AOL and DO is present in the triangle DOM. So no doubt AO and DO, they form a pair of what? Corresponding sides. So your AL. So as triangle AOL and triangle DOM are similar by angle criterion. So no doubt AL by DM equal to AO by DO. Now let us substitute this value here. If you substitute the value of AL by DM here in this equation, suppose this is equation 1. If you substitute the value of AL by DM in equation 1, you will get the desired result. Okay, the desired result will be obtained if we substitute the value of AL by DM in the equation 1. Okay, so now substituting, what will be the next step? The next step is on putting or substituting, in equation 1, your area triangle ABC divided by area triangle DBC. It will be equal to AO by DO. See, AL by DN is equal to AO by DO. So put the value here. So area triangle ABC divided by area triangle DBC is AO by DO. Okay. So thus we came to know that if two triangles ABC and DBC stand on the same base and on the opposite side of the base BC, then the ratio of their areas will be equal to the ratio of AO by DO. Children, I hope whatever I discussed, this important geometrical truth based on triangle, whatever I discussed in this class, you must have understood. Okay, we are going to discuss more and more important questions in the next class. So if at all you understood what I discussed in this class, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Okay, we shall again meet in the next class with the discussion of some other interesting questions which are very, very important from the examination point of view. Okay, thank you.